live stream. Happy Saturday, everyone, and happy 4th of July if anyone's from the US and they're celebrating or just enjoying a nice, chill, long weekend. Send you all so much love. First of all, I am really sorry for being late. You know, we have one of those days where nothing goes right. That is today. That is today. I haven't had a moment to myself and nothing has gone right when I've tried to do anything. So do you know what I need more than anything? To sit down, to chill, and to talk about skincare. So we can definitely do that, I think, for the next couple of hours. So how is everybody? How's everyone's weekends going? What's everybody up to? Yeah, is everybody having a fabulous start to July? Honestly, cannot believe it's July. Here we are. So yeah, how is everybody doing? We're gonna start out things by going through doing some welcomes and all of that. I do suspect YouTube has done that annoying thing it always seems to do, where they cut off the first tranche of comments. So if I miss out your comment for whatever reason, I apologise. I am so sorry. Just leave it again and I promise you I'll answer it. It's not me being rude, it's YouTube doing its usual thing where it cuts off half of the comments before I get to them. So I apologise. Anyway, let's start out with some housekeeping. For those of you that are new here, welcome. We do these live streams every other Saturday, 6 PM UK time, which is 7 PM European time, 10 AM West Coast time, 1 PM East Coast time, and somewhere about 5 AM if you're watching from Australia and New Zealand. And if you are, I'm sending you an extra big hug because we always say that is dedication. Being awake at that time, that's dedication. So thank you so much. As always, these live streams are recorded and they are available to rewatch. So if you miss out on anything, do not worry, it's there. And if you're watching this on the replay, sending a big shout out to our replay squad, sending you so much love. I want to also say thank you to Tom, who as always is moderating on this live stream. I couldn't do this without Tom. He gives his time freely to support with making sure everyone has an enjoyable experience on these live streams, and it means the world to me. So thank you so much to Tom. So let's get into things and see where we are. Big hello to Alexandra, to Fristenberg, to Tom, to Michelle, to Carolyn. Great to see you guys. Hope you're all doing amazingly well. To Chris, to AM's Rose, to Danny. Great to see you, my love. Hope you're all fabulous. To Scott, to Leslie, to Tina. Thank you so much for joining. Vanessa, great to see you, my love. Hope all's wonderful with you. To Emma, to Ree, to Felicia, to Aileen, to Marie. Great to see you, Marie. Hope all is fabulous with you guys. And I'm going to delve into things. We'll get through these comments as quickly as I can, but we've got plenty of time. We've got 2 hours to chat. So all you need to do if you want to ask a question or leave a comment or anything is just drop it in the comment section. I go through them in the order that they come in, and that way we can get around to as many to get through as many comments as possible. So starting out, lots of new things this week. Since we last spoke 2 weeks ago, let's have a look. What have we had? What have we discovered? This launched. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Did I put it back in the fridge? Oh, I put it back in the fridge. The Remedy Neck Lift Stick launched this week. I've actually been trialling it out in secret for the past month and a half. Very much enjoying it. So it's a retinoid based neck lift serum. I think I'm skeptical when it comes to neck lifting, neck treatments, because I find most of them don't actually work. In my experience, none of them actually work. I've tried a lot, they don't work. So I went into this as a complete skeptic. Do I think it's going to change the world? No. But I do like the formula. I like the fact it's got retinal in it, which is kind of like a step up from your traditional neck lift creams. It's got a great blend of firming and lifting ingredients. I think it's genuinely something different. It's got a stick. Keep it in the fridge is my top tip, which is where mine is now, because it'll just help lift, cool and soothe. So I've been using it probably for the best part of a month and a half. I think it's a little bit too early for me to see proper lifting results, but the early indications are it's working. And one thing I really love is I get a lot of shaving bumps, a lot of redness, a lot of shaving bumps. I get so far a lot less of that since I've been using it. So even just as a gentle neck treatment to kind of reduce hyperpigmentation, shaving bumps and things, it's worked. So from that perspective, totally sold on it. I absolutely love it. Do I think it's going to lift and firm? I'll check back in with you in a couple of months time and I will let you know, but early signs, promising. Whilst I finally tried the reformulated Beauty of Joseon tinted sunscreen, because you guys have been begging for more tinted sunscreen reviews, and I have zero experience with them. So I've been trying this one out. I don't think I got the right shade, but that's on me, so I'm not going to read the brand to filth for that. I've actually been really enjoying it. I got the shade LN10, which I think is too light for me, so but that's my fault. I still really like the product, so I've ordered the darker shade, one shade darker, which I think is probably going to work with my undertone a little bit better, and I'll keep you posted on that. And then what else have I been trying, like, kind of recently, and really loved? I've got lots of stuff here. Oh yeah, final shout out would just say that this is back in stock. The Remedy eye cream. Haven't used this in the longest time because it's been out of stock forever, but it's back in stock, so I actually repurchased it, and I love it. And I think Remedy are coming to Boots in August, so if you're watching from the UK or Ireland, that's good news. So yeah. Oh, and the other big bit of news is the madaboutskin cleanser is finally back in stock. I know, it's been the longest time. We've had a couple of false starts where we thought it was coming back and then it didn't, because we had some delays and stuff. It is back in stock. So if you wanted to purchase the madaboutskin cleanser, it is now back in stock, and it is available to purchase. I done a little exclusive just for this live stream. So if you're watching on the live stream or the replay squad, because you guys are part of the live stream as well, if you're watching on the replay squad or part of the live stream, if you put 3 cleansers in your basket, when you check out, you'll only be charged for 2. So it's a 3 for the price of 2. That's kind of an exclusive. I'm only going to be advertising it here. So it's a bit of a live stream exclusive. 3 for the price of 2 on the cleanser. It's already super inexpensive. If you wanted to get 3, put 3 in your basket. If you want to get 6, you'll only be paying for 4 and whatever. Just put a multiple of 3 in your basket and you will basically get 1 free for every 3 that you buy. Hopefully that will just help people like stock up, and like I said, I use it for everything. I use it as a body wash, I use it as a face wash, I use it as a shaving cream, so I need a lot. I get through a lot, so hopefully that 3 for 2 will help you out. But it's back in stock. For anyone that's been asking, it's back. Right, shall we get in with some questions? Alexandra says, thank you so much for the time and expertise. Really appreciate your information. Thank you. I appreciate you too. Thank you for tuning in, and that genuinely means a lot to me. Frisberg says, yay, live stream time. Hope everyone is having an amazing weekend. I am Frisberg. Hopefully you are too. Today has been a bit of a disaster. Nothing has gone right. The perils of kids. I'm just going to blame everything on kids. You know when you want to do something and they're just, nothing goes right, and yeah, but it's one of those things. Tomorrow I'll be fabulous. We're going to a duck race tomorrow, where apparently you take a bath duck, you know, like the rubber duck, and they put them, like, race them down like a stream, for the winner. We'll see what that goes like, so I'll let you know how the duck race goes. Fristerberg says, my guess is Rob is 4 minutes late. I think everyone was wrong today. I just could not get things working, so I'm guessing nobody went for the full 9 minutes that I was actually late. Tom says 6 minutes. Tom was optimistic, as was Fristerberg. Carolyn says, hi madaboutskin family. As I say in every casino in Las Vegas, place your bets. I think Rob will be 1 minute late. Oh, Carolyn, love. I mean, that's what I was aiming for. I did not deliver. I did not deliver. I hope everyone's staying cool as well. We've got a heat wave in the UK. We've got a heat wave in North America, I believe. I think the European heat wave is still going on. So hopefully everyone out there is just staying cool. Because I know that some of the temperatures have been ridiculous. So yes, stay cool, guys. Fristerberg says, it's been weird weather. First the heat wave, then windy and chilly, but today it's been nice with 20 degrees. So I think Europe has cooled down. The UK is now going through round 2 of the heat wave. It hit yesterday. It's been like 30, which isn't the worst, but it's too hot. It's too hot for the UK. But I guess it could be worse. But yeah, it's one of those like crazy up and down temperature situations. Chris, great to see you, my love, says, hi from sunny Swindon. I love a sunny Swindon. I did my time in Swindon, worked in the Brunel Centre, very glamorous part of the world. Chris, I'm sending you so much love. used to manage the Lloyd's Bank in the Brunel Centre in Swindon, so used to be my old stomping ground. Ames Rose says, hi madaboutskin gang. I think Rob sent a heat wave to the US. It's been sweltering here. It was nice. We've had a nice week here, and now it's getting hot again, and it's it was a nice week for the first last week, but then it's got ridiculous. So Karen says, yeah, daily routines for the last 3 days because my skin hates the heat. Very simple, 4 steps. Let's see what your 4 steps are. Secret key toner, love it. Copper peptides, thank you. Moisturizer and sunscreen, yes. To be fair, I do think it's really hard to get your skincare right when it's this hot because you don't really want to change too much because that can cause a breakout, but you also don't want to keep doing what you're doing because that can feel really heavy and thick on the skin, and we don't want that either. So it's actually really difficult, I find, in this sort of like heat wave temperatures to get the right like skincare routine. Yeah. Danny says, hello, hello. I probably won't be as active as doing chores before my vacation to Mexico. Oh, but Danny, UK, I think it's UK versus Mexico. England, sorry, it's England. I'm rubbish with football. England versus Mexico tomorrow night, I think. So you cheer on Mexico, I'll cheer on England, and then one of us will be happy with what the outcome is, won't we? And I'm very excited for your vacation. Hopefully you have a gorgeous, gorgeous time, my love. So Chris says, am I naive to think Rob will be on time? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I appreciate your faith in me. It was misplaced. Dave says, I'll be rooting for Canada today. Oh, is Canada playing today? I'm not a big football fan, so I don't particularly follow any of the football. I kind of pick up bits that I hear on the TV and things like that. But I haven't really been following it. I didn't know Canada was playing today. So I will root for Canada today. I don't know who they're playing, but I will root for Canada today too. Ames Ray says, I'm feeling optimistic. I'm going with 5 minutes, but it's always worth the wait. Thank you. Thank you. I like to think I'm worth the wait. I'm sorry the wait was longer today than it should have been. Scott says, good morning from SoCal. Hope you're all doing well. I am, Scott. Hope all is fabulous with you, my love. Leslie, I love Leslie. Just rub that in, Leslie. It's winter in Australia. I bet it's lovely and cool. I bet you're having a beautiful thing. Are you celebrating Christmas in July? Leslie, a couple of my Australian friends do this thing called Christmas in July, which apparently is an Australian thing. Not everyone does it, but is so you can kind of get I think the purpose is to get a bit of a wintry Christmas, even though it's nothing to do with Christmas in July. Will you be doing Christmas in July, Leslie? Alexandra said, the high today in Alabama is only supposed to be 90, but the humidity is 65. Oh, that is wet. That's wet air, isn't it? Yeah, I feel for you. I feel for you, my love. See where we are. Tina says, I'm going for 7 minutes late. I think you're the closest, Tina. Chris says, oh, I was wrong. Could have predicted that. You could. I think Tina's probably the closest so far. Let's have a look. Chris says, I'm 2 hours into a 3-hour CosRX mask. We love that. I know which mask you mean as well. Are you a fan? I haven't used it. I know which one you mean. I haven't personally used it. Are you a fan? Thoughts on it? You'll have to let me know. Hello, Amanda. Hope all is fabulous with you. Scott says, oh my god, I'm breaking out like a senior on the first night of the night before prom. Had to bust out the benzoyl peroxide night. Oh, you've got the heavy duty stuff, Scott. Yeah, I just think the weather is my skin's arch nemesis. My skin doesn't react to stress. It doesn't react hormonally. It doesn't react to diet. I'm fine. The second the weather changes, it's it's either super dry or super breakout. Sometimes both. Sometimes I have the dry breakout prone skin. That's a whole vibe. That's a bit of a mess. So yeah, I'm feeling you, Scott. I am feeling you. Shall I tell you though, Scott? Actually, whilst benzoyl peroxide does the job, I like it. I love it. Actually, my go-to at the moment, I forgot it on hand here because I've got a zip brewing here. The Ordinary Sulphur. Honestly, this has been my little saviour so far this year, and yeah, definitely worth it. Love that one. Happy live stream day, Vanessa. I hope all is wonderful with you. Christopher says, I've also started breaking out. I think it's because I'm in the middle of my 30s. Hello, hormonal acne. Oh, I just think the skin doesn't need an excuse for Snowberg. I think sometimes it's just do you know what? We're going to break out. I feel like we always end up thinking hormones, weather, diet. I think sometimes the skin just fancies a breakout. Always at the worst time as well. Always at the worst time. Christopher says, going to participate as much as I can, but I'm knitting while watching the live stream. We love this. We love a little crafty moment. I love during these live streams how everyone's either cleaning, cooking, knitting, crafting. That's fine by me. That is fine by me. All I needed after today was to just sit down. I just needed to sit down with a good mug of tea. What does this mug say? Keep calm and be happy. Oh. Don't know where I got that from. But there we go. I usually drink out of my sheep mug, but somehow I've picked up this Keep Calm and Be Happy mug, which I feel like it's reading me to filth. Emma says, hi Rob and Tom, looking forward to the live. Thank you, Emma. Hope all is wonderful with you. Fristenberg, yeah, you were wrong with 4 minutes, but you know what? Next time, next 2 weeks time, you'll have another guess. Scott says, yeah, I think my breakout was stress related. Yeah, that's another trigger for a lot of people, I know. Tracy says, I'm finally going to be just 83 degrees in the Midwest. I hope everyone's trying to stay cool. Seems like the whole world's in heat wave. Apparently there is a heat phenomena going on this year, and that it won't be happening next year. So apparently this year was expected to be really hot in the Northern Hemisphere. And apparently they've been planning this. Nobody told me, otherwise I would have stocked up on fans. Carolyn says, I'm sitting here reading the chat and the wind's just whipped up. It's pouring out. I would love a good rain moment. My garden needs a good rain moment. T says, hi Rob, we're on our way to London to stay over for our flight tomorrow to Singapore. So excited. Great live timing for my journey. First of all, have a very safe journey. Hopefully your hotel is nice in London. I always find London has some nice hotels. They're always overpriced, obviously. Everything in London's overpriced. But I find they have some quite nice hotels, so hopefully you're staying in a nice one and you can just relax, and hopefully you have a gorgeous trip to Singapore tomorrow. I think that's about a 13-hour flight. Is it 12-13 hours? Hopefully it flies by. Don't forget moisturizer for the plane. Let's see. Tom says, oh wow, Rob is really late today. Yeah, about that. Yeah, there's no styling it out today, Tom. There's no styling it out. So Danny's watching football in the meantime. So, you know, there's a crossover between the football and skincare community. There is a definite crossover. Danny is proof of that. Diva time. I'll take that. I will take that. Rimala says, hello from Kuwait. Sending lots of love to Kuwait. Hope all is wonderful with you. Frisbee says, I thought it was called Queen Time. Also accurate. Also fine. Felicia, hope all is marvellous with you. Marie, great to see you, my love. Greetings from Gibraltar. I'll be there in 2 weeks. Literally 2 weeks till I go for my summer. I'll be there all summer, which is a lovely thought, because I like the Gibraltarian weather. It's more predictable. Like it's warm, but it's not up and down like it is here in the UK. My skin will be happy. I'm just basically going to Gibraltar for the summer to prevent breakouts, because the constant weather suits my skin. It suits my skin, and I will be. You'll see me sunning myself, Marie. You'll see me sunning myself in Catalan Bay if you come and visit. Just going out to spend time with family and the kids. It'll be gorgeous. Aileen, great to see you, my love. Hope all is marvellous with you. So I received my face towels, thanks. They are amazing. Thank you. I know you ordered a bulk lot of the face towels, so I was hoping you'd like them, because I know you bulk ordered while we had the offer, so I'm glad they arrived. I know it took a while to the Middle East. The Middle East shipping is still a little bit, you know, but it's getting better, which is good. So thank you for your patience with that. And I'm so glad that you like them. And I guess you stocked up, so hopefully they'll keep you in face cloths for a good amount of time. Aileen says, still only using Survival Zero from Neod. I've started it again instead of the vitamin C. I like it. Do you know what? I always order the Survival Zero during the sale, during the Neod sale. I guess I never buy it outside of that, so it runs out, I forget about it, then I repurchase it. I'm very up and down with the Neod Survival Zero. I love it. I think I should be more consistent with it because my skin loves it. I love it. I don't see why I'm not more consistent with it. I must, note to self, must do better. I should have said as well, guys, if anybody does, so we've got the cleanser is back in stock. So the madaboutskin cleanser is back in stock. You can get it currently for this weekend 3 for 2. If you place 3 in your basket when you check out, you'll only pay for 2. If you place 6 in your basket when you check out, you'll only pay for 4, so on and so forth. If you just want to buy one, you can use the code YouTube, all capital letters, all one word, and that will get you 25% off. So that's just my way of giving back a little, and that'll be a good saving for you. And if you did want to try one of our cleansing cloths, we do have them back in stock. We've got 5,000 in stock now. They sold out like that. We've got them back in stock. So if you did want to try one of our cleansing cloths, just to see if you like them before you buy any, buy a larger amount, if you want to just try one, just let me know. Place your order with the cleanser, and then just email our customer service team using the contact us section of the website. Go to the contact us section of the website and just leave your order number and say, please can I sample the cloth, and we'll send you some to try, just so you can see, yeah, you can see whether you like them or not. Lebrex, great to see you, my love. How have you been? A long time no see. How have you been? Lovely to hear from you. I see. Ailey said, I will stock up before the 1st of August when they up their prices. Oh, are they upping their prices? I did not know this. Ailey, thank you. Thank you for the heads up. You're my skincare guru, info guru. Thank you so much. I will also do a little bit, a little cheeky stock up. Scott says, I want the Remedy neck stick. Scott, it's really good. I mean, I think set your expectations. It's not like a neck lift, but it has reduced my like shaving rash and the bumps that I get on my neck. It's helped with some hyperpigmentation. My skin feels beautifully smooth and hydrated, and I think I'm seeing the early signs of lifting. I've been using it for a month and a half, so I think you're going to have to be consistent with it. But I would say so far, and I'll do a month, like a 6-month update. So far, I think it's the best neck stick that I've ever used. I don't think it's going to be a neck lift, but it's definitely going to do something. So yeah, I'm impressed. And the price point, I was expecting it to be like £50. It's something like $26 or something. It's really inexpensive for what it normally would, what it should be with another brand. So yeah, definitely would recommend. Keep it in the fridge though, Scott. It's beautiful in the fridge. Frisberg said, I want all the Remedy stuff. Well, Frisberg, if you can get to the UK or to Ireland or where else has a Boots? They're coming to Boots, so you should be able to get them there. Yeah, you should be able to get them there. Big thank you, Amanda, for your order of the cleanser. I've just seen your taking advantage of the 3 for 2 on the cleanser. Thank you so much, Amanda. If you did want to, I can't remember if you tried the cleansing cloths before. Well, whether you have or not, if you'd like to, if you'd like one included or a couple included, just email the contact us section of the website, and the customer service team will include the one for free for you. Alien says, Scott, do you like it? I use it instead of vitamin C too. I love the Survival Zero. I forget to use it. I should be more consistent with it. I really should. Amy, great to see you, my love. How are you? And happy Independence Day. Is that what July the 4th is? I'm useless, aren't I? I know that something happens on July the 4th and people are like, July the 4th weekend. Is that Independence Day? I should know that. I feel like I should know that. I feel like I should know that. But anyway, happy July the 4th. Happy Independence Day to anyone that's celebrating. Fristenberg says, by the way, Rob, I love the Remedy scrub you said. Do you? Oh, I'm so happy you liked it. I thought it might be the sort of product that you might like, which is why I included it. So I'm so glad to hear that you love it. Nikki says, hi, Rob. Happy day to you. Also, late is good. My normal. Diva time. That's what I'm calling it. Chris says, Rob, your skin looks amazing today. Thank you. What have you added beside the Remedy Neck Serum? No gatekeeping. I haven't. Do you know what? I actually have stripped it right back. So during the heat wave, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to wear any concealer or anything because I'm just like, it's too hot for all that nonsense. So I've just stripped it right back. Literally, just in my normal skincare routine. And I did use, have I got it here? No, I haven't. It's upstairs. I used the Dr. Malaxin eye treatment. That really works. And that's pretty much it. I actually find for the best, like, good skin day, what's really been working for me is I use the madaboutskin sunscreen. Obviously, this is my last step. That's my sunscreen. And I find it just gives me, like, enough hydration that I look like I'm put together, but I don't look greasy. I actually find that's kind of the best way of topping off my skincare routine. That's working really, really well. I'm also using this as my night cream, which I think is really helping. This is the You're Looking Well, which is a brand that's kind of gone viral over on TikTok, but it's doing really well just internationally. I don't know anything about the brand. Where are they from? Oh, they're a UK brand. That's nice. So they're a UK cruelty-free vegan brand. They do a day cream and night cream, and they do some supplements. I'm not massive into supplements, so I didn't buy those. I just bought the day and the night cream. So this you need the tiniest amount of, like, tiniest amount, and it's like the richest night cream you've ever found. It is beautiful. Loads of great oils, essential like fatty acids in here, amino acids, sorry, and things like ceramides. It's a really, really good product. I bought it on TikTok. It's £20, no, £18 full price, because it's quite a luxury brand. I got it for £6. I used a voucher that got me 50% off. I got it for £6. I'm also using that. I'm really loving it. Would I pay £18 for it? No, because you're getting 15ml. Now, you do only need a tiny amount, so a little goes a long way. Would I pay £18? No. £6, free shipping. It was like a no-brainer. Like, such a good deal. Such good value. I absolutely loved it. So, yeah, would totally recommend. Let's see. Nikki says, "I'm making my this is making my day. Getting to have your live stream. It always makes us all your faithful followers very happy. Thank you, Nikki, and thank you for being here. It means a lot to me. So yeah, thank you. I needed this live stream after today. It's been one of those like ridiculously busy days where nothing's gone right. Everything's just been like harder work than it needs to be, and so sitting down with a cup of tea and chatting skincare is my like happy space. So thank you, and yeah, thank you so much, guys. Tammy says, "Hi there, happy 4th, my American friends." Yeah, it's just America, isn't it? It's literally it's just America. Yeah, of course it's Independence Day, so happy July the 4th weekend to anyone watching. And hopefully, I don't know, how do you celebrate? What do people do for what do people do for Independence Day? I saw a few things on TikTok. I saw I think there's like a I saw some stuff about like a state fair or something in Washington DC, like a big state fair. I don't think it was like I saw like a TikTok of it. I don't think it was open yet because nobody was there. So I don't think it had opened yet. But I think it was like you can go around and get like a corn dog, and I think every state was represented there or something. I don't know. I just saw it on my TikTok. I was like, oh, so a state fair is quite a big thing over Independence Day. Is anyone going to a state fair? And what happens at these state fairs? Genuinely interested. I've never been to one. So I'll see. I think the one that I saw, like the DC one that I saw on TikTok, I don't think it was open yet because there was literally no one there. So I'm assuming it hadn't started yet. So I don't know what was going on there. But yeah, let me know. Ames Rose says, I heard Prequel is now available in the UK. Yes, you can get it in Space NK. I went to my local Space NK, which is in Winchester. It's one of their smaller stores, and they hadn't stocked it yet. So they hadn't got their stock in yet. So I wanted to try it, couldn't. So I'm going to go back. They said go back in 2 weeks' time. So I'm going to go back just before my holiday, and I'm going to hopefully be able to stock up on some Prequel. I have my eye on their moisturiser, which is supposed to be really good, and I want to try their Ecto-In as well. So definitely those are the two that I've got my eye on. I'm gonna get what I can get. Whatever they've got in stock, I'll buy because I want to do a full brand review. So I will be trying everything. One thing, a couple of like holy grail finds that I'm really loving at the moment are these. So Medik8 launched their Total Moisture Daily Cleansing Gel, which says it's a barrier boosting gel to foam moisture magnet prebiotic cleanser. I don't think I've ever found a cleanser that actually hydrates your skin like this. Really, really good. Actually, really, really nice. It's not the cheapest. It's like £28. So it's not the cheapest, but it genuinely does hydrate. So I actually really like that. I bought that one because I saw it advertised, FOMO, and then they randomly sent me it as part of this is a nice travel case. I do really like this, to be fair. They randomly sent this in PR, which is the Barrier Boosting Duo, which is the cleanser that I just showed, and the Total Moisture Cream. Both of which I use and love. But they randomly sent me two. They came in two separate parcels, and I ended up with two. I don't know how that happened. But thank you, Medik8. That was very kind. I'd already bought it. I'd already bought it because I wanted to try it anyway, so I had already purchased it, which is kind of bad timing. So this one that I'm using now, I bought with my coin, and I've got two lined up in those travel cases. I'm going to save one of those for a future giveaway on the channel, so don't worry, that will be coming someone's way, but I'm really enjoying that. And Dr. Sam sent this. They actually sent... I haven't used Dr. Sam skincare in ages. I love it. It's always worked really, really well for me. I haven't used them in the longest time. And they sent me this lovely PR gift set. Out of the blue, I don't know. This is their Flawless Body Cleanser. 500ml body cleanser. I think it's fragrance free. I'm going to give this a go because I love their cleanser. Yeah, it's fragrance free. I love their standard cleanser. It's one of my summer go-tos. So I'm going to try the body cleanser. This is their Flawless Moisturizer Balance. So this is designed to equal out oil production in the skin. So if you're like me, you're super oily in summer, this is great. I have tried this as for wearing during the day. Actually works. If you're somebody that gets sort of increasingly and progressively more greasy as the day goes on, this is a beautiful balancing moisturiser. Would fully recommend. The Flawless Moisture Balance. I don't know how much it is because this was sent to me, so I don't know how much it is. But so far I'm loving it. I will be buying it with my own money when this runs out. They sent the vitamin C and NAD serum, which I love. But they didn't, and I'm not this. You know, I'm not complaining because I'm grateful because I love all those products. I was hoping they'd say they'd send the neutralizer gel, that new azelaic acid one, because I want to try that. So I have just ordered that for myself because that was the one I really do want to try as well, because I think that could be a little zit-zapping like special treatment. So I will keep you updated on all of that. Cheryl says, hi Ron from Florida. Sorry I missed most of your live again. I watched the replay. Cheryl, sending you love to Florida. Hope all is wonderful with you. Aileen said, is your guys' ink separating too? Is this the oat cleansing balm? Mine isn't. I was expecting it to. It isn't. It's actually doing really, really well so far, holding up really, really well. I do tend to keep it in my bathroom, which is generally quite cool. So I don't know if temperature plays into it, but if anybody else has anything they want to, if anyone else has any feedback on that, please let Aileen know. Mine currently isn't, but I'll keep you posted. Thank you so much, guys, for your orders of the cleanser. I expected when it came back in stock that it would be a popular one, and I do really, really appreciate it. So thank you so much for everyone that has ordered. We just another order come in from. Oh, it's just loading up. Angela, thank you so much. Angela, I hope all is marvellous with you. Thank you so much. So yeah, if you wanted to order the cleanser, now it's back in stock. Put 3 in your basket. When you check out, you'll only pay for 2. It's 3 for 2. If you just want one, use the code YouTube, all capital letters, and that will get you 25% off. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Alexandra said, YouTube ain't my question. It does this. I think because very few people actually do live streams on YouTube anymore, which I think is a shame. At one point, everybody was live streaming on YouTube, like it was huge. Nobody ever does live streams on YouTube anymore, and I think that's a real shame because I really enjoy them. We do them every fortnight. So YouTube hasn't really been updating its live streaming technology, which again, I think is a big shame. So that's why it's kind of a bit glitchy at times, but we're working through because I don't want to give up these live streams because I enjoy them too much. So thank you for bearing with us. It is a little bit frustrating. B, great to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you. And Jessica says, hope you're having a fabulous weekend. I am a bit of a frustrating one today, but I think tomorrow is going to be like the best day. So it's all good. It's all good. See, Amy says YouTube was hungry, gobbling up those comments. I know. Frustrating. LANS says, hi Rob, happy to be finally able to make a live. Thank you so much for watching. Said, I'm getting ready to place an order. Any chance you still have PR to give away? Oh yes, there is still some. If you just place your order, then if you just message the customer service team using the contact us section of the website, they'll be able to pop something in for you. No problem at all. Yeah, just place your order. Email the customer service team using the contact us section of the website and make sure you include your order number and they'll be able to sort that out for you. No problem at all. Alexandra says, it was about timeless coenzyme Q10. Love that product. If I'm using vitamin C and Numbuzz in 9 serum, what additional benefit do I get from the Q10? So you're going to get the additional benefit of the antioxidants, because actually the vitamin C will give you some antioxidants, but it's different to the antioxidant protection you get from coenzyme Q10. So I actually think you could use it alongside those and get some additional benefit, particularly around protecting the skin. But coenzyme Q10 also energizes the skin too, so it's the energy that our cells need. So it kind of it will just, I don't like the term wakes up the skin because, you know, the skin's awake, but you know what I mean, it kind of gives a little bit of a lift to that as well. House Realm, great to see you, my love. Sending love to Germany. And B, stay cool, my love. Sending lots of love to New York, where it sounds very, very warm. I believe Taylor Swift has just graced you with a wedding, if I'm not mistaken. I think she just got married in New York. I saw something on the news about it. So yes, hopefully you weren't caught up in any of the Taylor Swift wedding traffic. Lauren, thank you so much for your order, my love. Really, really appreciate it. Sean said, afternoon all, hope everyone is doing well. I am, Sean. How are you? How is your day? How's everything going? Hope everything is wonderful with you. Jessica said, the Geek and Gorgeous sunscreen. It's a shame it doesn't last 8 hours like yours. Have you thought about making a matte sunscreen? They must be needing demand for it, as how it's sold as well. We created the madaboutskin sunscreen to be a natural skin finish, so it's not deadpan matte, but it's also not super glossy. It's just somewhere in between, and I think that's kind of important because when you're creating a product from scratch as an indie brand like we are, it's really difficult because there's not unlimited money. If there was unlimited like money going, I would quite happily have created a matte, a dewy, and a natural skin finish. So there's something for everybody. But each formula to create and bring to market a sunscreen is about £50,000, including stock. So it's about £50,000. So to do that would have been like £150,000. That just wasn't possible at the time. And so we decided to go with this. I would like to introduce a more matte finish sunscreen. I think there is demand for it. There's very few genuinely matte sunscreens out there. I agree with you. So hopefully that'll be something we can explore in the next like year, as it's something I'd like to do. I'd also like to do tinted sunscreens. The problem with that is I wouldn't want to launch a tinted sunscreen that wasn't shade range inclusive. So I don't agree with the idea that brands are like, we've launched with one shade, but we'll expand in the future. I'm like, well, that's not particularly inclusive, is it? Like, I know you've all got to start somewhere, but you always seem to start with like the lightest shade, and then like everyone else kind of gets on board at some point in the future. That's never been the thing I want. So I want to do a tinted sunscreen too, but I want it to at least be able to have like 6 or 7 shades within it. And that's going to cost the best part £200,000 to do, and we're just not in the place where we can do that investment now, with everything else growing and plowing money into growing the brand. So all these things are for the future, but yeah, definitely will be looking at that in the future, just not yet, if that makes sense. I do like the Geek and Gorgeous sunscreen though. I think that is a fantastic matte sunscreen. I love it. Ramila says, Boots has a moisturiser spray with hypochlorous acid. It's brilliant for heat waves. It is. I love hypochlorous acid. I'm using the one by Medicube at the moment, which I actually quite like. I wouldn't say it's like my favourite, but it's pretty good. I'm using that one at the moment, which I would totally recommend. The Tower 28 one was the original hypochlorous acid that kind of went viral. That's a really good one. And Prequel do a good one as well. But the Boots one I haven't tried, so I might need to pop to Boots tomorrow. Might need to do a Boots trip. Marie says, right now it's SPF 50 and more SPF 50. It's 38 here in Jib. Oh, I didn't know it was that warm. Oh dear. There's me thinking it was going to be like, I was going to go to Gibraltar for some cooler weather. Oh dear. Do you know what, Marie? I'm going to pack extra sunscreen if that's the case. Aileen said, Rob, what are all these bottles beside you? Oh, I have got a lot here. These are all things that I'm trying out. It's either PR that's arrived and I've just unboxed, or things that I bought, I'm trying out. I've got everything here, Aileen. So let's have a go. Let's see what we've got. So, I've got this. This is Chemist at Play Ceramide Salicylic Body Wash. I tried this because I find a lot of salicylic acid body washes just smell really chemically. This has the nicest watermelon scent, so I thought I'd try it to see if I like it as a potential like fragranced option for salicylic acid. I do. It's also really cheap. I think I paid like £7 for it. That's really good. I've talked about this one. This is the Medicaid Total Moisture Daily Defense Gel. Really good cleanser. That's one of the sunscreens that's just hanging around. Remedy for cleansing. Is this the salicylic acid one? No, this is the ceramide one. Really good. Really good. Like that. Oh, this I bought this. I haven't even opened it yet. Let me see if I can get into it and I'll show you. I bought this because there was so much like hype online, and I have FOMO, and I bought it to try it. I need to speak to my accountant and see if any of these like FOMO purchases that I make online to review for the channel can be a tax write-off. He's gonna say no. If you don't ask, you don't get. He's gonna say no. Because I bought this. This is that collagen. What is it? Sunboon Editor Silk Peptides Intensive Lifting Ampule. So it's designed, I mean, this is sort of packaging that's designed to catch the eye rather than being anything medical. Put that in there, and it's supposed to be a lifting ampule containing patented silk peptides, collagen threads that deeply enriches the skin with abundant nutrition. Oh, how can you resist? I think I paid £20 for it. I think you put that on there. I don't even know how to do this. I actually don't know how to do this. I'm gonna need to read the instructions. I've just opened that. So, I'll read the instructions and work out how to actually access that. But anyway, That's the sunburn editor. I've seen it all over social media. I couldn't resist. I wanted to try it. This is the Deep Boosting Cream in Serum. Oh, that sounds revolting. I got this as a free gift with purchase when I bought the collagen one. I got this as like a freebie, which was a nice touch, but I hate that name. Cream in Serum. Ugh. Right, let's see. Oh, it's got one of those, like, I never feel these pick up much product. Oh, that's actually quite, oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. That went everywhere. Oh. That doesn't smell. That's good. Well, that's quite nice. That feels quite nice. I don't even know what it's supposed to do. Collagen, volufiline, niacinamide, adenosine. Oh, that's quite nice. It's got a high dose of volufiline, which is like the ordinary one, but this is in emulsion rather than the oily one that the ordinary is, so that's a plus. Collagen, I love, great humectant. It's got adenosine, which is a great amino acid. Yeah, I'll keep you posted on that one. I could be impressed. I've got my trusty Dr. Malaxin. That's what I was saying. I love this stuff. This stuff is actually amazing. For the under eye. I'll put a little on now to show you guys. I'm doing this blind because I can't actually see myself now, so this could be a complete disaster. But I love this. I got it, I think it's normally £30. I paid 18 for it, and I bought 6. I'm going to give some to my mom and my sister-in-law, and I'm going to save some for mine, because when I bought it, the expiry date on it was 2029, so I've got years to use it. It's just a really nice under eye corrector, but with some firming and lifting benefits. It's really nice. I really like it. Yeah, I really like it. I have no idea if that's actually blended in, so we'll just give it one more blend. If it isn't, it's fine. Let me know in the comments. That's really good. And then we've got loads of stuff. I mean, I'm trying these Medicube peeling pads. These are viral, particularly this one, the poreless one. So I'm trying that out. I'll let you know how that goes. There's a lot. There's a lot, Eileen. If you want like a skincare haul, let me know. Jessica says, any news on when the cleansing balm will be on sale? Can't wait to get my hands on it. Oh, we have just sorted the packaging. Couple of months. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to do it in a soft touch tube, because let's be honest, who doesn't want to cut the top off, actually get all the product out? So it's coming in a soft touch tube with a pump on the bottom, similar to bigger size, like this, but in a bigger size. Because this is what, 30ml, it'd be 75ml, so it'd be bigger. So easy to apply, so easy to use. I am so excited. We've just signed off on that, so I am very, very exciting. So I'm hopeful 2 months. We've got the product, we just need to do stability testing, and we do need to do filling. So 2 months, I hope. Tammy said, so Numbuzzy 9 Plus Toner, madaboutskin, copper peptide, vitamin C in the AM. Change the vitamin C in the PM to retinol. Yes. Can I add azelaic acid? Yes. Both morning and evening, though. Azelaic acid works best twice a day, so use it morning and evening. Aileen said, what happened to the flavoured lip balms? One of the many stresses of running your own brand could be summed up by those flavoured lip balms. They are coming. We have a problem with the stability testing on one batch, so we had to go back to the drawing board with that, which is fine. That's why you do the testing, to make sure it works. So we've gone back to the drawing board on that. One is ready to go, but we need to launch 2 at the same time because we've got an idea for a set that we're doing. So we're just waiting for the product to be remanufactured for the second scent, and then we're good to go. So again, should be in the next month or so. We're just waiting for the final sign off. Nicello says, have they fixed the pilling issue with the new tinted Beauty of Joseon reformulation? That's why I tried it. It doesn't pill. It doesn't pill on me. So I wanted to give this a go because this is the tinted sunscreen by Beauty of Joseon, because it pilled like you wouldn't believe. It was awful. And the tint was kind of sheer but streaky at the same time. It was awful. Anyway, they went back to the drawing board with it. They've got none of those problems exist. So I would definitely say they fixed the pilling, and it doesn't streak anymore. It is so much better. The only thing I would say, the only thing I would kind of caveat to say is it doesn't pill on me, but I'm not somebody that uses a lot of makeup. I'm not somebody that uses silicone-based skincare. So if you're somebody that has silicone-based products, they potentially could still pill, but doesn't at all for me. Danny says, yes, Mexico, England. I'm expecting a good match from both teams. Half of my team at work is from the UK. Monday will be interesting. Especially because in the UK it's like 5 a.m. or something like that. Everyone's going to be going into work drunk. I don't condone that behaviour. But I'm also not judging. I will be asleep. I will watch on replay. My sleep is far more important than a football match. But I do know a lot of people, I think most of the UK will be staying up to watch it. Gentlemen, reminder, please caress the like button. Thank you, Amy. Yes, if you haven't already, guys, if you could minimise the chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress, and then when you come back to the chat, it takes you back to where you were so you don't miss out on any of the conversation that's going on. I'm going to take a big sip of this tea. While you guys have a chance to do that like button business, and then I'm going to get back into everything. Danny says, guys, what is your experience with Mizzen products? I bought the 7 peptide serum. It looks good on paper, but I've never tried it. Have you guys? I have tried nothing from them. Not because I haven't been avoiding them as a brand. I just haven't been that, I just haven't felt compelled to try anything from them particularly. But it doesn't mean that I won't, I guess. So yeah, let me know. Does anyone have any experience with Mizzen products? I would love to know. Thank you so much to Krista and to Griffin for both of your orders. Really, really appreciate it, taking advantage of that deal on the cleanser. So yeah, for anyone that's joined a little bit late, like I did, the madaboutskin cleanser is back in stock. It's been out of stock for the best 4 or 5 months. We just can't, too popular, we can't keep it in stock, but it's back. And we're doing 3 for 2. So for the live stream exclusive, if you place 3 in your basket, when you get to checkout, you'll only actually pay for 2. Place 6 in your basket, you'll only actually pay for 4. If you do just want to buy 1, use the code YouTube, all capital letters, all one word, and you'll get 25% off. But yeah, it's back. Scott says, I do love the ordinary sulfur, but I didn't do the trick on this breakout. I love sulfur for bug bites though, it does help. I agree. You get a little mozzie bite, stick some sulfur on it, best thing you can use. Chris says, is the collagen CosRX, it's the collagen CosRX mask, similar to the pink Biodance mask, but a lot less expensive. Yeah, that Biodance mask, when I bought it, I did a full video on it. I looked ridiculous the whole way through. I think I paid £3 for it, £2.50, something like that. I just looked £7.99 for one mask. No, I'm with you. It is way too much. Let's see. So I might have a look at that CosRX one, because if that's a dupe for it, because I did like the glow up that I got, and I think it would be great on a plane, and I've got a 2.5 hour flight coming up, so I might give that a go. Leslie says, Christmas in July is the best. I'm planning a trip to town with the winter markets and traditional Christmas food and high tea. Oh, Leslie, I am so happy to hear that you're celebrating Christmas in July. If anyone doesn't know what we're on about, it's a great Australian tradition. I don't know if they do it in New Zealand or if it is just an Aussie thing, but I was introduced to it by a couple of my Aussie mates that were celebrating Christmas in July, and yeah, it just makes sense. If you want the winter Christmas vibes, you have to do it in July, where winter obviously is July in Australia. Makes sense. And then you can celebrate it all again in December. So Lizzie, you have to let me know what you get from your Christmas markets. That sounds amazing. Let's see. Danny says, oh, the ordinary sulfur is great for my breakouts. Yay! So Tom says, I have tried sulfur for bug bites. Thanks for the tip, Scott. Scott has the best skincare tips. Scott was the one that put me onto using my own cleanser as a shaving balm. He did it, recommended it, I've done it, and I've never looked back. The best shaving balm. You get the right amount of slip, so you get a nice close shave without any pulling or tugging. And it doesn't have all those nasties that shaving cream does, things like eucalyptus, menthol that strip and dry the skin, so it hydrates it. Yeah, and that was Scott that put me onto that, so I'll be forever grateful. B says, I'm just not feeling like doing chores today, so you got my full attention. Thank you, B. We're here. We're here as a distraction or an encouragement. We can be either, and it's fine. Fishberg says, I like the Mizzen niacin in my body lotion. I might have a look at that. I'd make a note of that. Let's see. One sec. I'm just going to go get my pen, because that pen doesn't really work. 1 second. Right. Oh, I've made a note of that. Thank you so much, Fristenberg. I will have a look at the Misen niacinamide body treatment. We like this idea. Catherine, great to see you, my love. Late is fine. I was late to my own life, so I cannot judge anybody else. Welcome, my love. So glad to see you. Christina says, hello from Greece. Are you in Greece, my love? Oh, how fantastic. I said, hey, yeah, good and coping with the heat. The sea breeze makes things a lot better. Whereabouts in Greece are you? And, oh, that's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. I didn't know, I thought you stood in the UK. I didn't know you'd gone to Greece. So how long are you there for? I'm sure you're having the best time. The best time. I will say, Greek coffee hits so different to any other coffee. Coffee's coffee. It's not. Greek coffees just hit completely different to any other coffee in the world. I'm not a big coffee drinker. I go to Greece and it's all I drink because it is so nice. So nice. Marie says, please let me know if in town. Would love to meet up. Yeah, I'll be around for, I think we're there for 3.5 weeks. 3.5 weeks. Maybe even longer, maybe 4. Anyway, I will send you a message, my love. I will send you a message. Frisberg says, but I heard some retailers had to stop selling Misen because they had some outrageous rules about selling them, like they had to promote. Yeah, as a brand, they do this thing where they demand certain amounts of shelf space, certain amounts of promotion. I have heard that, which kind of is a guaranteed way to rub a retailer up the wrong way. Like, yeah. NN says, can copper peptides be used with the Theramid vitamin C? Yes. With retinol, yes. I heard a derm say copper peptides are less effective than retinoids. So I think they're different to retinoids. I think you should use copper peptides with retinoids for the best results. Go for an encapsulated one. So the madaboutskin copper peptides are encapsulated. I haven't got them on me at the moment, but they are encapsulated. So you can use them alongside vitamin C, retinoids, no problem at all. Other unencapsulated ones could be a problem. Danny says, I have also bought the Tozo Wung Abutin. How do you pronounce that? Let me write that down. My mum has had an amazing experience with it for hyperpigmentation. Well, I'm going to try that because I love the idea of Arbutin 7%. That is a high concentration. I'm going to try that, Danny. Thank you, and thanks to your mum. Hopefully she's doing well. Tina says, don't forget to like this video. Thank you, Tina. Love you. B says, what do you think of the overnight masks from K-Beauty? I am not a fan of an overnight mask. I either think they end up on your pillow or I feel claustrophobic. I am not a fan of wearing a mask to bed. I'm just not. I think if you are a fan and you're fine with it, then you can get some great benefit. For me, it would always be a no. Susanna says, the Neil Survival, what's it good for? It's just a great antioxidant. It's a great all-round antioxidant. Protects the skin from free radical damage. It's going to have some brightening qualities because some of the antioxidants in it are brightening. It's just a great protection. Put it on before your sunscreen and it like doubles down on the protection from free radical damage. So good. Nancy says, happy 4th, Rob. Is a special 25% off still going on to include 5 treatments with the pink bag? That's fine, Nancy. What you can do is, I don't think that is going. What you can do though, Nancy, is if you place your order, place 5 treatment products, use the code YouTube. That will get you the 25% off. So use the code YouTube. That'll get you 25% off. Then just pop an email over to our customer service team using the contact us section of the website and say, Rob said I can have a free bag. And we will put them in the pink travel case and send them to you. These are great. These are absolutely fantastic for traveling with, especially on summer, if anyone's getting the summer holidays. If anybody wants one of these, we do still have some in stock. If anyone wants one of these, any 5 products, order any 5 products and just send an email to our customer service team using the contact us section of the website and we can include them in these. So yeah, 5 products or more and we can include one of these free of charge for you. You will just have to notify our customer service team. So just email the customer service team on the contact us section of the website and then include one of these for you completely free of charge. They're just great. They are so good and they're so good for traveling. So if you want one, like I say, any 5 products, it can be anything, use the code YouTube because that'll get you 25% off. And you can have one of these if you email, but you do have to email the customer service team because I won't be able to keep track of it, but they will do, so it's all good. Right, let's see. KSDina says, when is the antioxidant coming in a tube? I'm hopeful by the end of this month. We have agreed the tube. The tube is going to be similar to this. Soft touch, pump at the end, very similar. We had to change it 3 or 4 times because because of stability, which is important. But it should be coming by the end of this month, my love, and I cannot wait. B said, I love your cleansing cloth. Thank you, B. We love you. Danny says, I've been dying to try the numbers in 9 Plus SPF. It seems to be exclusive of Yes Style. Have you been able to get it? No, I bought mine on Yes Style. It's really good, Danny. So good. But I did buy it on Yes Style. So, yeah, I don't know where else you can get it. I'm assuming that exclusivity will fall off at some point because the other big retailers are going to want to get their hands on it. They're going to want to sell it on like TikTok Shop and stuff. So I'm assuming that exclusivity is going to drop off at some point. I'm hopeful anyway. I've lost where I'm in the chat as per. Courtney says, what is next in line for the madaboutskin line? So we have the cleansing. Well, we've changed the name of it. So it was the cleansing balm, but it isn't really a balm texture. A balm is like a firm, solid mass, isn't it? It's a cleansing emulsion, so it's oils suspended in an emulsion. So you put it on as a gel, and you work it in, and it turns into an oil. It transforms into an oil on the skin, which is super convenient because you're not getting oil everywhere, and it's a nicer application. That is the cleansing emulsion will be next. That should be coming out in the next 2 months. We then have the advanced growth factors and copper peptide serum coming out October, November, I would think. Hopefully just in time for Christmas. That I think is going to be a little game changer, and I cannot wait. So yeah, if anyone would like to see any particular product, I'm open to suggestions. So if there's any particular product that you want to see in the range, or you think is kind of missing from skincare in general, and you want to see more of, let me know. I am very open to suggestions, and I would be more than happy to take any feedback on board. Tina says, Rob, what pre-cooked products are you going to buy in Space NK? I'm going to buy what I can get my hands on. I suspect the stuff will be relatively sold out because I know there's quite a lot of pent-up demand for it. I went into the one in Winchester. They hadn't got their stock yet, but they said that it was coming in the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to buy what I can buy. I'd love to, if I could buy whatever I wanted, if everything was in stock, I'd get a couple of the Ectoin serum because I really do want to give that a go. My skin loves Ectoin. I would try their cleanser. I really want to try their moisturizer. And I want to try their vitamin C. So if those are in, those are like my wish list. But honestly, whatever they've got, I will buy because I think there's going to be a lot of demand and I think that's going to outstrip supply. So we'll see. Sean said, I was skinfluenced last night on TikTok from a chemist about a new peptide growth factor barrier serum all-in-one. It's from a brand called Mothered. It was $129. That's a lot. I will check that out. Thank you for the suggestion. I will check that out. I mean, it sounds like a good formula. Amanda said, been waiting for the cleanser to come back. Thank you so much for the loofah cream. It smells divine. Oh, do you like it? Oh, I'm so happy. I'm using the chalk one at the moment. Oh, it is so good. This needs to be in a perfume. There is nothing better than this chalk one. I think I sent you the oud one, Amanda, which is so deep and rich. It's like perfect, like deep, gorgeous scent. The chalk is more light. Both beautiful. Both absolutely beautiful. But that chalk one, stunning. Amy says, oh yes, the Great State Fair is open, but no one's there. Oh, has it been a bit of a flop? Oh, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? There's nothing worse than you put loads of effort into like creating something and no one turns up. But yeah, why has no one turned up, Amy? I would have thought it'd be like a big draw because it looked sparse because no one was there. But I imagine it had like a big Ferris wheel and stuff. Why has it not been good? Trey says, I'm trying not to be depressed despite the orange leader on the 4th. Yes. I won't say anything political, but I can see where you're coming from, Tracy. Nicella says, the traditional 4th is going to be someone's barbecue, then setting off to watch someone else set off fireworks. That sounds good. Fireworks and a barbecue? That sounds fantastic. I saw that there's going to be 800,000 fireworks set off for like 45 minutes in DC tonight. Apparently, I saw that. I mean, I bet that's a spectacular. All I will say as an asthmatic, that is like an asthmatic's worst nightmare because the air quality is going to be horrendous. Like, I noticed the air quality go down and my asthma goes through the roof around bonfire night here in the UK. 800,000 fireworks all going off in 40 minutes, I'd have to stay indoors. But for anyone that isn't an asthmatic, you're gonna have a great time. Sean said, Tony is towards the top of the inky, so that made me even more interested. That I do like the sound of. Scott says, people eat things here like fried butter. How do you fry butter? Does it not melt? How do you fry butter? Scott, I'm really intrigued. How do you fry butter? How do you fry butter? Genuinely intrigued. Carol says, oh my god, lost our internet, just got it back. I need wine. Caroline, get the wine, get the internet. We're here. We're still here. B said, I don't work on July the 4th. Yay, a day off. Who doesn't love a day off? I'm all for that. Trace says, Amanda Davis, MU8, talked about the Mad About Skin copper peptides this week. Oh, really? Oh, that's really kind. I'll have a look at her video. That's really kind. Thank you for letting me know. I will check it out. Love her. So thank you. Jennifer says nobody is going to the State Fair DC because people don't want to look like supporting things. Oh, is that why? It is funny you noticed no one was there. I just saw a TikTok of it and I was like, maybe it's not open because there was no one there. Like when these things are in the UK, like when, I mean, Brits love anything that's free. So if you say come to this free event, literally, doesn't matter what it is, everyone is there. So I expected it to be like buzzing and packed, like a music festival, and nobody was there. I just thought it wasn't open yet, but that kind of makes more sense. Tom says, celebrating with you, Amy. Looking forward to the speech today. I think you've been sarcastic, Tom. Scott says, Medicaid is so good. I love Medicaid. I do really like Medicaid. The only thing I would ask them to change is they have two websites. They have a UK and they have an American website, and they have different sales on different websites. They have different products launching at different times. So for example, this cleanser, which is amazing, launched in the UK a month ago but hasn't launched in America yet. Why would you not launch it at the same time? I don't know. So it's a little bit confusing, but you can, if you're in the US, you can order it on the UK website and have it shipped to the US. So it gets very confusing, very confusing, but yeah, it's all good. Thank you so much to Lynn, to Anna, to Pippa for your orders. Really appreciate it. Constantina, thank you so much, my love. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Right, let's have a look where we are with the thing. Oh, I should say as well, anyone that wants to order the copper peptides, so the Mad About Skin copper peptides sold out like that. We sold like 10,000 units in 2 months. It was ridiculous. Very blessed, but ridiculous. So we have the latest batch is currently being filled literally as we speak. So anybody that orders the copper peptides now, it's going to ship the 16th. So it's going to go to ship on the 16th. That's to allow it to get into the warehouse. But the batch will be super fresh. So if anybody wanted to stock up on the copper peptides, if you order now, be shipped on the 16th, but you will get a expiry date that's for 2029. So it'll have a super long expiry date. So if you didn't want to stock up, you can order now. And it's the freshest batch. So if you want like peak freshness, anyone that orders now is going to get like the freshest batch going. So a good time to fill your boots. Karen says, love Medicaid. It's amazing. A little pricey. I always shop in the sale. I think the sale is where it's at for Medicaid. Ames Rose says, love the Mad About Skin cleanser. It's creamy with a lovely soft feel. It's like not foamy, but rinses easily. It doesn't leave any film. Takes off the eye makeup. It was the hardest product to formulate because I wanted something that didn't strip and dry, but also didn't leave a film. And those two things are kind of difficult to get. So I was very happy. Scott says, don't forget to Riedel shot that like button. Do as Scott says. Don't make Scott angry if you haven't already, guys. If you could minimise the chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress. I'm going to take a big sip of this tea, and then we're going to crack on with some more questions. So good. So good. Absolutely love that tea. So, Rob, have you heard of the Medeka Centillion 24 cream? It's viral on Style Analysis and Yes Style. It is. I've got it somewhere. I have way too much skincare. I have it somewhere. I've been meaning to try it. How do you use it? I need to look up how to use it. Have you used it, Constantina? Have you used it? How would you use it? Because I am going to start using it, but I kind of want to know how to incorporate it. I'm going to read up on it, but if anyone's got any advice, I would welcome that. Amy says, my oat balm is separating. Mine isn't. I don't know why mine isn't then. I mean, I'm glad it's not, but I don't know why it isn't. That's kind of frustrating. Carolyn said, the wine is from a small winery in Virginia. I wish I bought a case. Left Virginia with 85 bottles from 15 wineries. Carolyn, when you next go, invite me. We can do a winery tour together. I'm fully on board with that. The vineyard tour. Love it. Absolutely love it. Fully on board with that. So, yeah. Thank you so much for your order, Courtney, as well. I should have said, Courtney, you've ordered 5 items. If you would like to, if you'd like one of our free travel cases, which anyone gets with 5 items or more, if you would like one of those, just send an email to our customer service team using the contact us section of the website. We can make sure they're packed in one of those free for you. Let's see. Tom has the crown right now. Yes, I'm still not sure what the crowns are, but Tom is the crown wearer right now. Alexandra, you are welcome, my love. You are welcome. Ames Rose said exactly, I agree. Crucita says, hi Rob, little late but here. Thank you for joining, my love. How are you? How is everything with you? Tina says, I'm really loving the numbers in number 9 sunscreen right now, but I've got the Geek and Gorgeous ready to go. The Geek and Gorgeous is the perfect level of matte. Not chalky, but just matte. You will love it, I promise you. Oh, Ames Rose says, just saw the Geek and Gorgeous is having a 20% off sale until tomorrow. I'm going to try the new day cream, aka sun cream. I need to check that. Is that just for the US? Because they have different websites. So let me just double check that now. Because if they do actually have a sale, if it's 25% off internationally, just for the US, which is fine. That's fine. If you're in the US, it is Geek and Gorgeous is currently 20% off, which we love. So I might put a little note out about that on YouTube because I hate for anyone to miss it. It's until midnight tomorrow US time. It is the US only. But yes, that I love. Love the idea of that. So let's see. Yeah, 20% off for US, which is pretty good because they're already ridiculously inexpensive anyway. So yeah, we love that. All about that. Let's see. Tom says, tax write-off for short. Don't let your accountant tell you no. If he says no, Tom, I'm coming to you for my accountancy advice. I want the right question. I want the right answer, not the right question. It doesn't have to be the right answer. I want the question, the answer that I want. I just finished a bottle of that Sun Boon Edge serum. Love it, and bought another. Oh, Amy. Okay, it comes recommended. I'm going to give it a go tonight. Where is it? I'll put it here somewhere. Oh, it's here. Do you mean this one, Amy? The Deep Collagen Power Boosting one. I'm going to use it tonight. I'm very excited. Thank you, Amy. Thank you so much. CMA says, hi, Rob. Any good Rex for chemical body SPF that we can order from the US? Not that you can order from the US. Garnier do a great one, but I don't think it's US compliant. I will leave me that comment. If you're okay, if you can leave me that comment in the main comment section, I will have a look around and I will let you know after the live if that's okay. I think I've got a couple that potentially are US compliant. I like the Garnier Hydro Protect, but that isn't US compliant. Let's have a look. Lisa says, I'm really enjoying the madaboutskin Dual Action Dark Spot Serum. I read the full ingredients list on Inky Decoder. Absolutely brilliant. I get so nervous when I launch a new product. It goes on Inky Decoder and they analyse every single ingredient and make a review based on good, bad, indifferent. And it's always so nerve-wracking when you look at it for the first time. Luckily, all the madaboutskin products have passed with flying colours. I knew they would, but it's still nerve-wracking when you see it anyway. Inky Decoder is a great website. If you ever want to know, like, honest opinion on ingredients, you get an independent opinion, which I love. Scott said, yeah, it's a great formula. I'm just so happy that so many people are loving it. I thought the Dual Action Dark Spot Serum would be a bit of a niche product. I thought it'd sell well, but I thought it'd be a bit of a niche product that wouldn't have, like, as much popularity as some others. It is our second best seller after the peptide serum. I mean, the peptide serum is in a league of its own. I mean, it sells like 10 times more than any other product in the collection. But the others are all like, yeah, all fairly similar, except for that dark spot serum, which is honestly doing so well, which I'm thrilled about. But I'm just thrilled that so many people are enjoying it, liking it, and getting the benefits from it. So it makes me very happy. Jennifer says must have it for firming is DMAE. I agree. I love DMAE. You should cover it. Derma-E is my favourite. I also really love the Stratia one as well. So I will do an updated video on DMAE. No problem at all, my love. Felicia said, do we have a date on the antioxidant cream? I know I ask a lot, but I need it. You keep asking, my love. I'm just so privileged to be in a position that people are looking forward to something restocking. It will be this month. It will be this month. I can promise you that for sure. So I need to try more, Amy, from Sungboon, I think. Cleanser. I'll give their cleanser a try. If you're recommending it, I'll give their cleanser a try. So Daddy says, oh, I'm all into the football. I've stayed up this week 3 days until 3:30 a.m. to watch Netherlands, Mexico, and Cape Verde. I'm running on fumes by now. I'm too old for this. Danny, you're not a day over 28 and don't let anyone tell you any different. But that is hardcore. I will agree with Tom on that. That is hardcore. Scott says, my neck is forever grateful for the reduction in razor burn. There is nothing worse, is there, Scott, than razor burn? Like, nothing worse. Amy says, I saw Rob's bum. In shorts, Amy. Don't get me demonetized. In shorts. Jennifer says, I'm a CPA in America. I would deduct our trial products. Jennifer, I might need to come to you to sort that out. Amy says, cannot wait for the cleansing emulsion. Thank you, Amy. And Scott's Team Growth Factor Serum. I've tried it for the first time. The sample that we finally approved, tried it for the first time. I am very happy. Let's just put it this way. I'm very happy. Danny says, I want the room perfume, one of the Decium. Please put it on the backlog. This loofah chalk in a perfume or a room scent. Dreams, like goals. I would love that. Love that. Thank you so much to Helen for your order. And do you know what, Helen? For putting please can I have the mini travel bag in the comments section. Thank you for making our lives easy, Helen. Yes, you can, and I will make sure that that is actioned. You don't need to contact the customer service team because it's got a note on it, so that makes our lives very easy. So thank you so much, and you definitely can have one. So I should say anybody that does place 5 products in their cart, pays for 5 products, you can get this, which is the madaboutskin travel case, perfect for your summer travels. If you just let the customer service team either leave a comment on your order, leave a note on your order, or contact the customer service team using the contact us section. 5 products or more, and you can have one of these for free while stocks last. We are getting down to the last few of those, but there are still some available if you want them. Fritzenberg says a vitamin C glutathione Seeker serum. Fritzenberg, you are speaking my language. Yes, I'm stealing that idea. Yes. Amy says, a serum that would do my house chores. That'd be great. Thanks. You're right, Amy. If I could bottle that, I would be a multi-millionaire many times over. Scott says, Brandon did his sense right. He did. And I have, I'm going to London to the Avstan, I hope that's how you pronounce it, store next week, Scott. If you want me to pick you one up and send you one, just do let me know, because let me know which of the scents you want. I think there's 2, aren't there? If you want l'eau de parfum or the parfum oil, and let me know which one you want, I will send you one, Scott, because I'm heading there next week and I am very excited. Very excited. Ames Rose says, stepped away for a minute. Did we get an update on the tinted lip balm? Yeah, we're struggling with one of the scents, so it's going to be a couple of months, but we are working on it. We think we've got a solution. We think we have a solution. Krista said, can't wait for the cleansing emulsion because I always use cleansing balm as my first cleanse in the evening. It's going to be great and smell great too. Can't wait for the scent. Divine. So good. Amy says, Rob, I would tell you why no one is there, but Sheriff Tom will block me. Yes, Amy. I think I can imagine. Chris says, order your cleansing cream, and I'm so looking forward to trying it. Thank you for your order, my love. Thank you. Looking up at Google, fried butter is real. So they just deep fry butter. Is nobody worried that they might get a heart attack? I guess once you can treat yourself. I guess that's fine. That's fine. I'm just going to Google that. You have me very intrigued, Scott. Let's have a look. Deep fried butter. Oh, wow. Oh, that is a thing. Oh, that is just deep fried. Oh, Oh, well, wow. Um, okay. Um, yeah, I didn't know that that existed. Um, wow. Look, as somebody who is allergic to dairy, I like not just lactose intolerant, as in actually like chronically allergic. That is my worst nightmare. But I can understand why everybody else would like it because it does look delicious. I will never be trying that for obvious reasons, but it looked delicious. So yes, Scott, are you a fan? Are you team fried butter? Are you team fried butter? Um, uh, um, Tom says, I've had deep fried butter in the past. It just chilled and cube butter that's coated in batter and deep fried. I mean, it looks great. It does look great, to be fair. Catherine says, we took the madaboutskin sunscreen with us on our trip to Portugal during the heat wave in May. It was fantastic. Held up through the sweltering. Didn't get tanned at all while using it. No UVA or UVB. Catherine, that makes me so happy. Like, there is nothing I enjoy more than hearing people taking their madaboutskin sunscreen into some of the extreme environments out there and it working. That makes me so happy. And we do still have the trio in stock. Let me just double check that it is still in stock. Let me just look at the inventory page. Yes, there are still a few left in stock of the trio of the Protect and Hydrate sunscreen. Once the trio's gone, it's gone. But there are still a few available. So if anybody wanted to purchase the trio, which is basically 3 sunscreens with a 33% discount. If anyone wants to purchase them, they are still available. Selling fast, but available. So yeah, you can get your hands on them while stocks last. Oh, Catherine says Medicate now is a Canadian website. That I'm intrigued about. I might need to give that a little check. Thank you, Catherine. Deep fried butter is a decadent snack made by coating sticks of fried butter with sweet cinnamon honey batter. That does sound quite nice, to be fair. I couldn't have it, but I do like the sound of it. So Caroline says, hi Rob, how do you use your super serum with the ordinary Azure Matrixyl and growth factors plus Geek and Gorgeous Power peptides? Oh, great question. So I would use it in the order that you just outlined. Azure Matrixyl, growth factors, then the Geek and Gorgeous Power peptides. Then while the skin is still damp, put the madaboutskin super serum on. 1 pump if you have oily skin, 1.5 pumps if you have dry skin. Spread it across whilst the skin's still wet. Job done. Job done. Literally, Caroline, you know you're layering because you've just literally just described how you should layer it there. You did my job for me. I'm very impressed. So yes, Tom says, Scott, you stole my crown. You're the big queen now. Yeah, stole. The crown is snatched. And Caroline says, and your moisturizer. Yeah, just put the moisturizer on at the end. Or if you like, try it both ways. Put your moisturizer on after the super serum at the end. Or put some moisturizer in the palm of your hand. Add a pump of the super serum on it. Mix it in and apply it together. See which application you prefer. Some people prefer mixing it in with their moisturizer. Yeah, some people prefer that way. Some people prefer to just use it and then put the moisturizer on afterwards. Try it both ways, experiment and see which works best for you. Ramila says, if I want to medicate to change something, it's to switch their moisturizers to airless pumps. That would be nice. That would actually be nice. Marie says, is it the Geek and Gorgeous website for the cleansers or madaboutskin? I forget. It's the madaboutskin ones, Marie. If you go to the madaboutskin one, if you place 3 of the cleansers into your cart, you'll only be paying for 2. And we do our usual express shipping to Gibraltar with it's discounted shipping, so it's UK rate shipping, even though it's international. So, but we keep it because it's UK. We keep it as UK shipping. So yeah, it's got the discounted shipping on it too. Scott says, I love the Inky Decoder. It's just a really good, like, just good site. Oh, I know. So F Del Mar says, so sad the Harbourist closed down. So I am going to let you into a little secret. Just a little secret. This Harbourist Balm to Gel Cleanser is the best sensitive skin cleanser ever created. It has like 4 ingredients, 6 ingredients. Gets off multiple layers of SPF, water-resistant makeup, gone. It's the most effective cleanser I've ever used and the most gentle one. This is an absolute lifesaver in summer. closing down. I have reached out to the brand. Lovely brand. I get it. Look, they've been going 10 years. Growth stalled a little bit. I think the owners have moved on to different projects and stuff. I get it. You know, it had run its natural course. There was no reason why they had to close. It just run its natural course. This is a stunning product. I reached out to them and said, could we have a chat? Could I buy the formula for this? Because I would love to preserve this as a formula and bring it into my own line because it's amazing. I don't ever believe in just copying formulas because create something yourself. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want someone to do that to my brand, so I would never just think, oh, I could have a cheeky go at copying that. No. I reached out to them and said, I will buy the formula off you. I'm waiting for that discussion. I might be buying the formula. Which, it depends on, obviously it depends on the price, the terms. I don't want to, you know, undervalue someone's work, someone's product, but I also have, you know, don't want to overpay for something that is going to be, you know, limit other things we can do as a brand. So the price has to be right, but watch this space. It might be coming back under the madaboutskin brand. I would love that. I would love that. Ramila says, I will order in the cooler weather to make sure the heat in both countries to affect it. Transportation does not guarantee cool transportation. No, for madaboutskin we do. For our UK orders are all refrigerated. Transport. So if you're ordering from the UK to the UK, it will be in refrigerated shipment. Europe, that is now, as of this month, also extended to Europe. So if you're watching this from Europe, all madaboutskin products will be transported in temperature controlled environments. Internationally, we're going to be rolling that out too to make it easier, so watch this space. Matt says, hi everyone, I'm currently using the Revox Just Vitamin C 20%. Love it. I also love it. That is a great. The smell's not too strong either. It's not too hot doggy, which I appreciate. F says, what's the story behind the chicken? Oh, the chicken is our mascot. The chicken is our channel mascot. It was a gift from really early in the channel. I must have been under 500 subscribers. Somewhere around that anyway. It was a gift from a follower and a subscriber on the channel who sent me it, and who was receiving treatment. Who was receiving treatment and was housebound, struggling, and was just very grateful for the videos and like the community, and was thoroughly enjoying, you know, the channel, and sent me it as a lovely gift. I had chickens. Knew I love chicken, so it kind of made sense. Unfortunately, she didn't make it, and so it's an homage to one of the very early subscribers and followers of the channel who meant a lot, you know, to the channel in the early days, and unfortunately, like I say, is no longer with us, but lives on through the channel mascot of Shelf Chicken, who sits on the shelf watching over us, has done since that day. So yeah, Shelf Chicken's going nowhere. Whenever the channel, I'm not prophesying that this is going to happen, but at some point when the channel is no more, Shelf Chicken is going to live with Amy, to live out his retirement with Amy. Marie says, can't see where it says 3 for 2. So all you need to do, Marie, is if you just place the 3 into the basket, just place 3 of the cleansers. It's just a single cleansers. If you just place 3 into the basket, when you get to the checkout, it'll show as one of them is completely free. So you don't actually need to do anything. Just place 3 in your cart, and when click checkout, and then it'll show as completely free, my love. If you have any problems, just reach out using the contact us section of the website, and the customer service team can set the order up for you. That's no problem at all. Chris says, I love the Sunburn Green Serum Tomato. I've never tried that one. James Welsh made me try it, and I love it. I need to give that a go. KS Dina says, I haven't used the Medeca cream yet. I'm about to put an order though. Sounds promising. It does. I ordered it because it sounded so good. No idea how to incorporate it, but I'm sure I'll find a step to fit it in. Well, my 16-step routine. We love that. I love that. And your skin, let me tell you, is like goals. So whatever you're having, I'm having. Nika says, throw mine in. I would love a higher strength retinol oil. Always something I am working on. Watch this space. Helen, you are so welcome, my love. The Cross Greek yogurt has a lovely scent too, and so does the Kate Somerville goat milk. I love that goat milk cleanser. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Scott says, oh yes please Rob, I'm so jealous. Yeah, that's fine. Just let me know, Scott, which of the scents you want. from the Avstan, and I'll pick you one up and send you it. So we have, I'm going to their Soho store, which they have the perfume oil, they have the L'Eau de Parfum, and they have the candle. The candle looks so gorgeous. I'm getting the candle, obviously. That's just the Avstan fragrance. They also have a small quantity of their Svalbard. So do you want the original or do you want the Svalbard? Yeah. Which one would you like to go for, Scott? You'll have to let me know. The original, I think it's the original you want. I'm going for the original. I'm going to go for the original. And I think I'm going to get the perfume, the L'Eau de Parfum, the oil, the perfume, the parfum, and probably the candle. So let me know which one you want, Scott. I'll pick one up and I'll send it across to you. Amy says, wait, what? Rob's going to the store. The store. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Fried Oreos. I mean, I guess we have deep fried Mars bars here in the UK. I think that's probably similar. That's kind of like a similar vibe. Amy says Rob discovered deep fried butter on Google. It's quite entertaining. I was genuinely shocked. I was shocked. Caroline said, thanks Rob. You are very welcome, Caroline. You are very, very welcome. Linda said, can I just say I'm loving the Madaboutskin products, especially the dual action dark spot serum, and I've seen real results. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love hearing the feedback and people saying they've got the results from the dark spot serum, because it is like the trio of the azelaic acid, the tranexamic acid, and the alpha-arbutin. So it does pack a punch. So to hear people saying it's working really, really well is like music to my ears. Thank you. F says, oh my God, I hope it works out. I'm hopeful. The brand owners are really, really lovely. I love the brand. And I think it would be a really good... let me look at my diary and see when it is. When am I meeting them? Next week. So hopefully I'll have an update for you guys and I'll be able to share that. So yeah, let me know. I love Harborist as a brand, and I'm very, very excited to potentially acquire the formula to be able to, you know, bring it into the Madaboutskin line. Obviously, we'd brand it as the Madaboutskin branding and stuff, but it will be that formula. So hopefully it works out. Hopefully. I just don't want to get my hopes up. Scott says, oh, very interesting. I love hearing behind the scenes stories. I love a good behind the scenes. I love a behind the scenes moment. Ramila says, send me one of your sunscreens. Great. That is extreme heat trial. That would be true. That would be the ultimate in testing, wouldn't it? That really would. CMA says, thanks Rob for the Madaboutskin SPF bundle info, as it's both excellent face and body. Thank you. We are bringing out the 200ml. We're just waiting for the new batch to come in. Double the size. So it's good saving, but also great for like the beach, the body, the family. Yeah, absolutely. So Amy says, yay, I'll take good care of Shelf Chicken. You better do, Amy. You better take good care of Shelf Chicken. I'm entrusting Shelf Chicken's future happiness in your hands. He's been with us so long, like so long. He got a good vacuum the other day. He'd acquired some dust. He got a good vacuuming the other day, which I don't think he was too pleased about. But yeah, it's been a constant, and I love Shelf Chicken. I do genuinely love Shelf Chicken. He's been a constant throughout the time of the channel, and will continue to be. Ames Rose says, I would love an even larger size than the Madaboutskin sunscreen. I've been sending it to my sister and the kids go through it fast. We're doing the 200ml. We'd love to do an even larger size, but it just comes down to packaging. But the 200ml is coming. 200ml, what's that in fluid ounces? I can't remember. 7 fluid ounces. So 200ml, 7 fluid ounces is coming in the next month. It's the same formula. It's just in a larger size. Carolyn says, sorry everyone had to jump out. We had a son who is a master sergeant in the Air Force, and when he calls, I dip everything. Oh, how fantastic. I do not blame you. That is a call I wouldn't want to miss. I do not blame you at all, my love. And hopefully he's doing well. Hopefully it was a great call. Scott says original for short. That's fine. I will make sure I pick you one up, one of the Avstan originals. I just can't wait to smell it, Scott. I honestly, I cannot wait to smell it because they just do everything right. It's just so under the radar, isn't it? They're just under the radar. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'll do an unboxing on one of the lives and we can talk about it. Rob, were you going to make some candles at one point? Yes, we made them. The problem with the candles and the wax melts is international shipping is impossible, absolutely impossible with that style of product. But it also sits outside of our export agreements because we export skincare and candles aren't skincare. So we still have them in stock. It's all good. We have them ready to go. We need to work on the export licenses to be able to ship them out. So they will be coming. It is not they will be coming, but we rely heavily on being able to export them. So it's a work in progress. I've got the team on it though. F. Del Masters, what friggin' store are you talking about? It's a store called Avestan, Avestan, which is actually was like the pet project of Brandon Trax, who was the founder of The Ordinary. He created this scent. And so it's within the Decium brand, but no one ever talks about it. It's kind of like that unsung, like slips under the radar. I have been wanting to go for the longest time. They only sell their products in store, and they have one fragrance. It doesn't even have a name. It's just their fragrance, and I am so excited. Tracy says, "Morning, Rob. Thanks for keeping your channel entertaining and informative. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I'm recovering from knee surgery, and I cannot walk for 6 weeks, so I'm enjoying your content. We are here for that. We are here for anybody that is having, recovering, housebound. We have a lot of housebound viewers. We are here for you, so yeah, you are very welcome. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for watching, and get well soon. 6 weeks is a long time. Like, I know most of us dream of not being able to do anything for 6 weeks. It's like, oh. And then when you're living it, you're like, oh, that's quite a long time to not be able to do things. So I hear you. I absolutely hear you, and sending you so much love for a speedy and quick and pain-free recovery. Hopefully it won't be too long before you're able to get about and get up and about. But yes, glad to be part of your healing and recovery journey. That's a real privilege, so thank you. All right, let's see where we are. We've got I'm almost at the end of the comments, and we have 19 minutes left to go. So questions, people, questions. I can't run out of questions, otherwise I'll just be sat here talking to myself. So yeah, last chance, last call for any questions that people want to ask. I am here, and we can answer them. Karen says, I love the madaboutskin sunscreen. As long as the original is available, it will always be available. Yeah, we are going nowhere. It will always be available. So thank you, Caroline. And we just sell so much in summer. It would be our best seller if it wasn't for the fact we sell thousands of units in summer, then very little in winter. Obviously, people use sunscreen different ways, different times of the year. So if it was consistent all year round, it would be our best seller, but it has a peak and then a trough, which is quite good because it gives us opportunity to manufacture more in the winter and catch up. But yeah, it's one of those products up and down in terms of sales, but it is definitely one of our best sellers. So I'm just so glad that everyone loves it. Rob, when are you off to Spain? Will we get a live? So I'm going to Gibraltar, which is on the southern tip of Spain. So it's like a British enclave's the wrong word. It's a British overseas territory that's in the south of Spain. So it attaches to Andalusia. I've got family over there. So going on... Ooh, when am I flying? I am flying... on the 27th of July, flying on the 27th of July for the month. Yeah, so if anybody happens to find themselves over in Gibraltar and would like to say hi, I'll be there. And I would love to say hi to anybody that is over there. We have lots of fabulous supporters over there. If anyone would like to, I will be there, and I would be quite happy to say hi. Have a little cheeky little drink on me. Obviously, if anyone's in Spain and wants to pop over, you can absolutely pop over. send me a message using the contact us section of the website. I'll treat you to a drink. Maria says, hi, hon. So happy I was able to see you today. Hi, Maria. How are you, my love? How is everything? I hope all is wonderful with you. And sending all the love to Greece. Scott says, I'm glad to hear you're still doing the candle. Yeah, it would. I mean, it's been produced. It's good. It's ready to go. It's just the export has been a bit of a nightmare, but we will get there. We will get there, and I want to do it in time for Christmas this year because I think it'd be a lovely thing for people to have. So definitely coming. It's just been a bit of a. It's a labour of love that's turned into a bit of a export nightmare. Linda says, Rob, what do you recommend to tighten saggy neck? I've lost weight, but now I've got this awful turkey neck. Right. Do not worry. First of all, congratulations for the weight loss. I would say the best things are retinoids, hands down. You want to go for a gentle retinoid on your neck though, because if you go for anything too strong, you're going to get the dryness and sensitivity. So go for a gentle retinoid on your neck. The Remedy neck stick actually is a really good option. That's one that I use at the moment, but you could also use Geek and Gorgeous. They do an A-game 10. That's a nice neck strength. The 20 might be too strong, but the A-game 10 would be a great option. Use copper peptides. The madaboutskin copper peptides you can use with retinoids. Use copper peptides because, again, that's going to boost collagen. And ceramides are great because you can often find a lot of the crepiness on the neck is down to dehydration. So use ceramides, which are going to boost the barrier function. That would be my top 3. There are lots of other things you can use. You can use tightening treatments like lasers and things like that, but they're best done, obviously, in office. But there are other things. When it comes to skincare, copper peptides, retinoids, ceramides, like hands down. Scott said, yeah, no ingredients list. No scent profiles. Like, it's genuinely mysterious in the right way. That's what I love. Mysterious in the right way. Wasn't there an Aviston store in Amsterdam? There was. They did like a pop-up. They did do a pop-up. It's now just in Soho. So they've got one in London, in Soho, and they've got one in New York. And they're the two, yeah. So kind of excited to try it. Very, very. And the prices are really good as well. I was expecting it to be way more expensive. The prices are really, really good. Ames Rose says, Rob, thoughts on Alpha Arbutin versus Arbutin? Beta Arbutin. I see a couple of products with high strength Arbutin, but now how would that compare? So, as a general rule, divide your beta Arbutin, so Arbutin, divide it by 3 to get the equivalent strength for alpha arbutin. It's about 3 times less potent. So if you're using a 1% alpha arbutin, the equivalent is about 4%, 3 or 4% beta arbutin, if that makes sense. They're very similar. You can use them together. They're very similar in terms of the outcomes. One's just less strong. As a result, less sensitizing. So that could be a positive for some people that are sensitive to alpha arbutin. But as a general rule, if you've got a 1% alpha arbutin, it's the equivalent of a 4% arbutin or beta arbutin formula, if that makes sense. So there's a 7% one out there, which would be the equivalent of about a 1.5 to 2% alpha arbutin. So a high strength, but 7 can seem a little bit misleading because it seems like a sky high strength. Actually, it's a little bit less than that. Fristerberg's Rob, when the next pop-up be? We're going to do it in December, so it's going to be December this year. Very, very excited. I need to finalise things now. I need to actually finalise things, and because we're changing the location to be slightly more central London, and I've put in a bid for a location. I'm just waiting to hear back. Keel says, hi Rob, have you heard of the brand Sweet Chemistry? Their products are expensive, but some YouTubers rave about them. I haven't. Let me just Google that. Sweet Chemistry. Let's have a look. Ooh, they look nice. Nice. That is a nice looking product. Let's have a look at the prices. What they've got. The barrier repairing hydrate. Oh my god, those prices. Wow. Okay, barrier serum, oil serum, $170. No, I won't pay that. I think they look nice. What's the ingredients? Texture. Oh, so it's got vitamin C, lots of extracts, lots of oils, beautiful oils, ceramides, amino acids, linoleic acid. I mean, it's a good price. To be fair, that is a very nice formula. This is the Sweet Chemistry Barrier Repairing Oil Serum. That is a beautiful formula. If I was going to put it, that has a huge markup though, because just off the top of my head as a formula, if I was going to formulate that within my own brand, that would probably cost somewhere in the region of about 30 pounds to formulate with those quality ingredients and nice packaging. £30, and they're selling it for the equivalent of £150. So the markup's like 5 times on that. That's a lot. That is a lot. But I mean, the range looks good, and it does look like a really nice product range as well. Like, the formulas are great. So yeah. Aileen said 27th of July is my son's birthday, so it's the best day of the year. Aileen, I'll be flying on that day, so I will think about your son and wish him a happy birthday when I do. Amy says, need to pop out, heading for the 4th of July festivities. Have fun, Amy. Be on the safe side. Don't drink too many mimosas and pina coladas. Enjoy the fireworks. Helen says, have a lovely holiday, Rob. Much deserved. I went for a facial last weekend, and she asked if I was using their products. I said, just really good skincare regime. Thanks to you, Rob. Thank you so much. That makes me so happy. I love good face. I haven't had a good treatment for a while. I usually go for a chemical peel, a Jesna chemical peel around September, October. I need to book that in because the person I go to is always booked up. But I haven't had a good facial treatment for a while. I might book one in. I might do a pre-holiday one. That's reminded me. So thank you so much, Helen. F. Del Mar says, what's your favourite duo pairing with retinoids? Azelaic acid. If you are using retinoids and not using azelaic acid, you are not getting the maximum benefit, because azelaic acid reduces the sensitivity and the side effects of retinoids and enhances the results. So it's like a double whammy. I use my own madaboutskin dual action dark spot serum on the morning, and I use Skinnerin high strength azelaic acid on an evening. This is 10%, this is 20%. Morning, evening, perfect pairing with your retinoids. Tretinoin, tazarotene, retinol. Always use an azelaic acid with it for the best results. Chris says, Rob, sorry if this is a silly question. There are no silly questions. But is the reason your copper peptides are blue because they're encapsulated? So the colour of a copper peptide serum, this is a common question I get, and actually a really good one to talk through. So the colour of a copper peptide is determined by a number of things. The base formula, the strength of the copper peptide, the form of copper peptide used, and whether they're encapsulated or not. So I always say to people, don't judge a copper peptide based on the colour, because a lot of brands add colourants in, which is quite deceptive. I don't personally like that, but some do. Or they might add an ingredient with a blue hue to naturally just change the colour a bit. Don't like that either. So I would look at things. If something's encapsulated, it is going to be a much lighter colour than otherwise. If something is certain forms of copper peptides are just as effective but are lighter in coloration anyway, so it really depends. Some of my favourite copper peptide serums are actually completely clear. So the Medicate one of my favourites, it's completely clear. The Naturium one, another one of my favourites, completely clear. So some of my favourite copper peptides are completely clear, and that doesn't mean that they don't work. It's just the form of copper peptide that they've used is clear in the coloration. So hopefully that explains it. But yeah, we're using a different form of copper peptide. We're here for there's a different form of copper peptide been used in the advanced growth factor serum, which is coming later this year, and that will be a much darker blue. And again, it's just dictated to by the form of copper peptide used and whether it's encapsulated or not. Marie, so glad you got the cleansers. I've just seen your order come through. Thank you so much. Nikki says, that's a balls on candle shipping. We love God candle. We'll get over the line. See you. Excited to see those. We will get over the line. The team are on it. We will get over the line. It's just taking a bit of work. Just a little bit of work, but we will get there. Frisking Beer said, I just remember the question. A new customs rule in the EU. Will that impact madaboutskin? Frustrating. Yes. Impact? No. So basically there's a new rule for European Union orders where the European Union has decided that nobody should get anything for free. You're going to be taxed on everything. And they're charging a €3 fee per line on an import form. So luckily all of our products go on the same line because they're all skincare. So if you ordered 20 products, it all goes on the same line under skincare. So it would only be one €3 fee. If which is beneficial, so it'll have a €3 impact on madaboutskin orders at the moment. So the plan is for when that comes in, the plan is for us to increase the cost of shipping to the European Union by €1. to cover that, and we're going to take through €2 hit. So we're going to fund €2 of that and pass €1 on through the shipping. There is a free shipping amount. So if you buy enough, it'll be free anyway, so you won't even notice that impact. For smaller orders, there will be a €1 increase in the shipping fee, which will be passed on. So I think that's a nice compromise of we're taking 2/3 of that cost on, passing 1/3 on. Most brands, I think, are passing all €3 on, which they're entitled to do. There's no shade to that. It's just a shame that the European Union have gone down that route. I think we're just living in a world where governments are all broke, aren't they? They're all looking for a way of getting a little extra coin out of us. Luckily, the UK hasn't gone down that route yet, but I have very little faith that they won't at some point. We'll see. So yeah, if you're shopping from within the European Union, madaboutskin products, there'll be no change in the price. There will be a €1 increase in the shipping to cover that. We're absorbing the rest of the increase, and you can negate that €1 increase in shipping by just buying enough that you're over the free shipping limit, which is quite low anyway. Hopefully that helps, Fristenberg. Alien says, Rob, will you send your candles in your pop-up? Yes, definitely. That is a definite, because we can do that, no problem. We will definitely do that. Let's see. Alien says, Tom, now we just need to buy tickets to London. All come over. There's plenty of time. I'll give you the dates well in advance so that everyone can come over if they want to. Christina says, have you thought about bringing out a ceramide body cream? I would love to do body products. Body products are on the mood board for 2027. That's something that we will look to do next year. I want to do a retinoid body treatment. I want to do a ceramide body treatment, and I want to do a hyperpigmentation body treatment. Those are the 3 products that we're kind of working on for next year. So watch this space. Ames Rose says, there's so much excellent and affordable skincare, no need to pay crazy prices. I agree. There are so many great affordable indie brands right now. We don't need to support the expensive ones or the big multinationals that are looking to sting us. I mean, you just have to look at La Roche-Posay. They were acquired by L'Oreal and the prices went through the roof. What used to be a really good pharmacy brand, affordable drugstore pharmacy brand, is now £55 for a serum. It's ridiculous. Be mindful. I know everybody in their mind thinks everything has gone up in price, and it has, but it doesn't mean we have to overpay. I'm a big advocate for affordable when it comes up. Maybe if we work at the pop-up, Rob will fly us in there. Hint, hint, Rob. Thank you, Tom. Hint taken. Marie says, oh, you'll be here for the fair in Jib. That's the plan. Do you know what date it is? I need to look at the dates on that, but we'd love to go. Fristenberg says, I've been willing to work just for accommodation because London room prices are crazy. They are. The prices of accommodation in London is ridiculous. Tom says, I'll sleep at the pop-up shop. It's fine. H. says, have a wonderful vacation, Rib, and anyone else who's going away for some fun and relaxation. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you. Oh no, I thought you were joking because everyone mistypes me as Rib. I thought you were joking. We'll take the Rib. I answer to Rib. It's fine. It's fine. Haley said, sometimes it's Ron. I get Rib, I get Ron, I get Rub, which is always odd. I get it all. That's Jennifer Rob, and nice to pay for it so we don't get the crazy imports fees from the postal companies. That's a problem, because if we don't cover it, then you end up getting charged a lot for them having to organise it. You get an admin fee on top of it, so you won't have any of that. Do not worry. Tracy says, when's the best time to include your copper peptide serum? I usually use it after my toner step with azelaic acid. That's perfect. I use it early on in my routine after toner. Ideally, morning and evening. I think that's where you get the best results. That's, for me, what works best. But I would say use whatever works good for you. But yeah, straight after toner, morning and evening for the best results. Reve, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. Pop-ups in December. Very excited. Ames Rose says, oh, would love to see the mood board. I might take a picture of it and post it. Shall I do that? I might take a picture of it and post it. Danny says, I will be in Liverpool the first week from August the 17th and then in London October the 19th. Oh, Danny, message us. I would love to pop down to London in October. I can do London in October. We'll meet for a pizza and a drink. Helen says, Mad About Body Care, cannot wait. I can't wait. We just need to get the formulas over the line, but I cannot wait. Any plans to do behind the scenes of your warehouse? Yes. I want to do it, but I need to talk the staff into doing it because they're all a bit camera shy and they don't want to do it. So I need to talk the staff into doing it. Watch this space. I don't want to force anyone to do it, obviously, but they're coming round to the idea. England said, I'll bring my sleeping bag in December. We'll have a slumber party. Yeah, a few drinks, watch a movie, slumber party. I'm all for it. Maria says, I love the idea of pulling away from multinationals. Independent skincare for the win. Absolutely. Independent, person-led skincare that's accountable rather than the big multinationals. I agree. The first Friday, August 27th to Saturday the 29th. Oh, well, we'd have to go on... We could do the 29th. I think we could do the 28th, actually. I'll see you there. Chris says, should I not mix my madaboutskin peptides with the ordinary caffeine? You can and should. I do. I use the ordinary caffeine. I've got it here. And where is it? It's here somewhere. It is here somewhere. I don't know. Oh, here it is. I use my ordinary caffeine with the madaboutskin peptides. They layer really, really well together. Right. That I've got to the end of the comments. Oh, I've got one more comment, and then should we do dog? Where is he? Lonnie, where are you? Come here. Tammy says, hello again, really enjoying the products. Recently travelled with the sunscreen, no cast, and I appreciate the extended wear. Just snagged some more peptides. Thank you so much, Tammy. I really, really do appreciate it. And thank you for your order. I've just seen it come through. Thank you so much for your order. I truly do appreciate it so much. Aileen says, can we have a lawn cuddle? You can. You can come to the pop-up shop. Lawn will be there. You can have a cuddle. Lonnie, where are you? I've lost him. Lawn, where are you? Oh, there you are. Right, Lonnie, you're going to say bye-bye to everyone, or say hello and then bye-bye. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you for those kisses. Yes, thank you for those kisses. Look. Yeah, you're going to say hello to everybody. Are you going to come to the pop-up and say hello to everybody? You're going to work the till? Yeah. Yeah, Lon's working. Yes. Am I keeping you up? Am I keeping you up? Reve, yes, hi and bye. But I'm glad to have spoken to you, and I'm glad that you popped in, so thank you so much. Pop-up shop is in December. Aileen says, really, I'm not kidding about the sleeping bag. With the cost of hotels, Aileen, I know you're not kidding, and I would happily accommodate. Maria says, he's always outside the door. He is. You are always outside the door, aren't you? I thought you were in the room. I thought I'd let you in. Sorry. Oh, you're tired. Oh, you're tired. I missed how much the madaboutskin shipping to the US is. So the shipping comes in at $7.99 UK. Free if you order over £45 worth of product. But does include tariffs and charges are all included. So if you buy and ship to the US, there'll be no additional charges whatsoever. And it's free shipping over £45. Or dollar, whatever the dollar equivalent of that is. Right, Lonnie, you're going to say goodbye to everyone. Thank you so much, Tammy. Great to see you. He is very sweet. He's a bit of a grump. He likes who he likes. So he likes his family. And he's fairly, choosy with who else he'll actually like. Right, aren't you? You're a bit of a grump. He smells still quite nice. He got a bath about 2 weeks ago. He still actually smells not that bad. Right, love you all so much, guys. Thank you for another amazing live. It's been wonderful to chat to you guys. And yeah, have a wonderful weekend. If you're doing anything for the Independence Day celebrations, if you're doing anything for... if you're doing anything for July the 4th, have a wonderful time. Stay safe, stay well. And I'm sending you all so much love. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.